today in our little Denver flow space. I'm Jinju.
And I am Nova.
And we are the co-founders of Soul Flow Arts, where we weave the flow arts, including yoga and dance, and sometimes flying, with modern science and neuroscience and ancient wisdom for healing and personal transformation. Thank you so much for joining us today on this solstice. This is actually part one of a two-part video series that we made in honor of the solstice.
Yeah, for sure. If some of you already knew, but this is actually really the beginning, the mark of the new year. So don't go out on 12/31, because that's the Gregorian calendar new year. It's not the real new year. In fact, we're going to be staying home, so.
Yeah, but I think the reason why we're staying home is because we're.
Oh yeah, she's got something growing. Yeah, there's something growing inside there, I guess.
Baby.
So I guess we can't go out or something.
No, this is a really powerful window of intention setting and the start of new beginnings, and we are extra blessed, all of us this year, with this winter solstice and the new moon aligning with each other. So beautiful. So today, in this part one of this video, what we'd like to show you and share with you is really a four-step process that we're calling the 4 S's. We shared one about the 4 SWs. This is the 4 S's. So
we like alliteration at Soul Flow Arts.
He likes alliteration. It's the acro thing.
I guess so.
So it's a 4-step process in intention setting. So not only with the solstice, but in any moment of transition in your life, you can apply this to your life. And we're also going to bring in a new moon poi ritual, hands-on, that you can do today that will be really powerful and fun. So let's start with number 1.
Number 1, the first S.
The first S. The first S is stop or stall. It's basically, today is a day that the planets have evolved, or at least Earth has evolved, to come to a full stop. It tilts and tilts and tilts until it gets to what we call this 0 point, place of infinite possibility, where it decides to come back to the light. And in the dance with poi and in flying with Nova's wing, this is a huge, this is a powerful technique in transitioning, is coming to a full stop, really taking the time to slow down, to come to a stop so we can see everything that's possible and choose intentionally how to move forward. So number 2, the second S, is to see. So stop, to see the possibilities, and we just kind of touched on that. Sometimes when we're moving full speed ahead, it's really, really easy to miss what might be available, what might be possible. And there's just a lot of power in this time of year, just taking that time to slow down in our lives. And
I think also with seeing is putting things in perspective, I think is very important.
Yeah. Along
with seeing.
Yeah.
So seeing things in their proper perspective also, I think, is an important concept for number 2, which is see.
Yeah, in which really takes slowing down sometimes. So the third S is to set your intentions, okay? And so this is where I'm going to show you this fun little ritual with poi. A couple years ago, I was like, oh my goodness, what if I take my intentions and I write them down on little pieces of paper, which we often do during these times. And what I do is on one piece of paper, I write my intentions for my flow practice that I'm calling in. On the other piece of paper, I write my intentions for my life practice that I'm calling in, and for life in general. And I put one in one poi and one in the other, and then I get to spin them and dance them into the space and the universe around me.
That's really cool, because I could do that with my paraglider as well. Because my paraglider, you can kind of like put things in it, so it would be kind of neat to put like like intentions in my paraglider. That's really cool. Maybe
Oh
I'll be the
my
first one.
goodness.
Yeah, maybe I'll be the first one to ever do that. Not like that matters, but that'd be kind of cool actually. I wouldn't put like weights in there, but maybe just pieces of paper wouldn't do anything.
Well, if you start doing that, then we're gonna start collecting our intentions. We're gonna give them to Nova. So they
Yeah, but
can
I'm not
spin
gonna
them
fill my wing with like paper, so we'll figure something out. That'd be kind
Make
of
a
neat.
wing of intentions.
Wow. Okay.
Okay, so this is a really, I think, a really powerful and really fun ritual that you can bring into any solstice, any new moon, anytime you have some intentions that you just want to spin into the space around you and dance with. So we have set your intentions and spin them. The fourth step of this process that's actually really important is something called simulation. And this is something that Nova actually has to do quite a bit of because he cannot practice.
Yeah, because I
with
can't
his
practice. Because I can't practice wherever I want. It's very important, just like any other high-level athlete, to practice visualization to perform at the highest level. It's clearly important that I practice perfectly in my mind's eye. So this is something that's important for you too as you transition to new things, to envision and to visualize and to simulate what you want in your life.
And there's some really powerful science behind this. So there's a powerful distinction between simulation and visualization. Right? We've all heard of visualizing and closing our eyes and seeing it, but in simulating, we're closing our eyes and engaging as many senses as possible. And so close your eyes and just feel, really see and feel the excitement and the beauty of these dreams becoming reality. And there's actually science to show that our brains cannot tell, they cannot discern the difference between what is imagined, what is simulated, and what is actually real. So you can take this into your intention setting and take this into whatever you're creating in your life as a powerful, powerful tool. So those are the 4 S's.
Yep.
We're gonna stop, right? We're gonna slow down, come to a full stop so that we can see all of the possibilities that surround us.
And put things in perspective.
And put things in perspective. So there's your 2 P's, possibility and perspective. And then we're gonna set our intentions. And if you have your poi, you can
Or your
them.
paraglider.
Or your paraglider, you can spin them into the space around you. And then simulate as often as you can. So hopefully this is something you can bring into your solstice and any and every transition in your life. And I think that's it. We also just want to remind you that please come to our website. It's a really great resource, www.soulflowarts.com, and sign up for our newsletter. Become a part of our Soulflow Ohana, because we're actually giving out some pretty significant discounts right now for our upcoming virtual telecourse that will also share our first instructional Soulflow Poi Aloha series. And we have our Hawaii retreat that's filling up, and that's going to be...
Which I'm sure most of you have heard of already.
Yeah, we've got 3 spots left.
Only 3.
Only 3. So thank you so much for joining us. Happy solstice to you.
Happy solstice.
And we look forward to sharing in a journey to shift, flow, and transform. And remember always, to flow is to love.
love.
Aloha.